That snaps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
We can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.
And yeah, let's get into it. So with the Karmelo thing, some influencers has spoken about it and things of that sort. And so this is Sneeko speaking to a guy at, it looks like just a Subway, about it in New York. So yeah, this is what he said.
To attract me, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I brought knives to school every day for years.
You what every day?
I brought knives to school every day.
You going to school why?
I got jumped. I had my nose broken. I had a concussion. I couldn't go to school for 3 weeks. I've seen people my age younger get robbed. I've seen people my age younger get beat up for no reason. I've seen people have petty grievances and taking out on other people for stupidness. So at a certain point, you have to, when it comes down to you or somebody else, you're always going to pick yourself. So if he had a knife, I get it. Because sometimes, you by yourself and you outnumbered, what are you going to do?
But I think that Austin just asked him to move out of his seat.
I wasn't there. We wasn't there. We don't really. At the end of the day, like I said, whether or not he did, whether or not it went the way Austin said it went, or Austin's brother, whether or not it went the way Karmelo said it, this is one of those things about seeing race. Karmelo's gonna be the bad guy in that picture, regardless.
Well, he's free now. He just said the bond was posted. He's home, and they raised $400,000.
Yeah, then he's free. He got probation for a year. He got an ankle monitor on. He can't leave his crib. Justice system will handle him. But I'm not really mad at it, even if he did it out of malice, because at the end of the day, like, being black in America is not always fun. And a lot of the time in that situation, whether he did it out of self-defense or not, he would have went to jail. So it's cathartic, like in the OJ way. OJ probably did do that, but
What do you hope to see with this trial? Do you hope to see him walk free or go to jail?
if you ask like a personal opinion, I just want to be home regardless.
You want to be home, or even if he did it, he wanted to be home?
Yeah. Honestly, like I said, bro, I see people that look like me get incarcerated for everything. Get incarcerated for things we ain't do. Look at Khalif Browder. Khalif Browder got arrested and that was in New York. Khalif Browder got arrested for beating somebody up, stealing a book bag. And when you take a lot of losses, as a community, you see things like that happen over and over, time and time again. People going to jail for things they didn't do. You don't really care if somebody did it or not. Sometimes you want.
So you don't care if he did it or not?
Me personally, nah. Me personally, I don't care. I don't care.
Wow. So, wow, that's loaded for sure. So this has 684,000 views, 4,500 likes. And his sentiments, I think they speak for a lot of people's thoughts on the situation and stuff like that. All right, and then this is Aiden Ross. Of course, I made my video about Aiden Ross, and I share my thoughts on Aiden Ross before. But here we go.
Bro, I know we don't talk about politics anymore, shit like that, but that shit really pissed me off what's going on in the world right now, bro, with who, bro. Track me shit. Bro, I try to bite my tongue nowadays, bro. But like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. How do I not, bro? I have a platform for a reason, bro. I can say whatever the fuck I want. The fuck you mean who? He killed someone, he's out. Like, how the fuck does that work? Like, bro, he's literally like, what? like, what? What do you mean stop? I'm dead serious. He's literally, he stabbed him and he's out. Like, bro, what? Like, what? No, I'm dead, bro. I'm dead, bro. I'm not joking, bro. It doesn't make any sense at all. Y'all saying shut the fuck up? I'm dead serious. No, I don't give a fuck if people mad at me, bro. I say what I want, bro. That's what streaming's about. If they gonna ban me for opinion, they gotta ban all the other political streamers on Twitch too. Come on, let's be real here. I'm not disrespecting anybody. I'm just being real. Self-defense. Okay, cool. So you would feel comfortable putting your kid in a school with a kid who has a fucking knife in school? Bro, y'all are so stupid, bro. If y'all get bullied in school, tell your teachers or tell your parents. Don't fucking try to kill somebody, bro. Please don't kill anybody. Death is very bad. It's crazy I have to even speak on it.
And a lot of people feel the way that Aiden feels. So I feel like these two people right here, this young man from the subway and Aiden right here, they represent darn near what everybody's feeling about the situation and stuff like that. So there it is. Okay. All right, Austin Metcalf's dad was apparently swatted.
On the deadly stabbing in Frisco, Frisco police just confirmed a swatting call was made tonight to an address belonging to the victim's father. Now that's a prank call designed to bring a lot of police to a scene. Tonight, Jeff Metcalf confirms to WFAA he wasn't home when it happened, but he did arrive about 5 minutes later. Now, this is new information, and right now we're working to learn more details. But earlier today, everything stopped and heads turned when Metcalf showed up to a news conference called by the suspect's family. Tonight, Matt Howerton has a desperate plea from Karmelo Anthony's mother.
They came to speak for the accused. Jeff Metcalf came for his son. The father of Austin Metcalf surprised cameras at a press conference in Dallas Thursday, waiting for the mother of Karmelo Anthony to speak for the first time. Anthony, 17, now charged with murder, out on bond after telling police he stabbed Metcalf in self-defense. Metcalf's father asked to leave the press conference, and then it began like this.
The father being at this press conference. These are my words. Don't quote anybody. Is a disrespect to the dignity of his son.
Metcalf telling WFAA he was just there to listen.
I'm not here to create a disturbance. I'm just here to stand by and witness this press conference.
And shook the hands of officers before leaving. Since he was asked to leave the press conference, we asked Metcalf what he thought about those remarks. Thursday night, he told us he's not talking to any media right now.
Our family has been under attack.
Anthony's mother, Kayla Hayes, did eventually speak.
The claims that were used about the public donation to buy a home or anything else are completely false.
Emotionally denying her family has used any money from a Give, Send, Go fund that's collected over $450,000. The internet has suggested otherwise and has flooded Hayes' family with threats, she says.
My 13-year-old daughter is afraid to sleep in her own bedroom.
At the presser, it was also revealed that Frisco ISD has moved to expel Anthony weeks before he was supposed to graduate. An accusation of murder on school property results in an automatic expulsion per the district's code of conduct. Anthony could appeal, and an advocate suggested that may happen.
Thank you, and God bless you.
The room emptied when the presser ended, but the temperature around this case didn't drop. In Dallas, I'm Matt Howerton.
Yeah. Like I said, this thing, like I said this yesterday, this case is getting kind of uglier and uglier. Even though it's small things right now, you can kind of see, like, if you just know how the temperature, I know he just said the temperature, but how the political climate and kind of the racial tension has been in America over the past 13 years. You can just see from that this is going to get really, really ugly. You can see the potential for it getting really, really ugly in the coming months and stuff like that, especially as trial comes up and stuff. But like little comments, little kind of run-ins and stuff like that, I think it's gonna get bad. But you know, I mean, obviously you hope it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to live in a war zone or whatever, but yeah, I think it's gonna get bad. Because all right, he shows up to the press conference. They push him out the press conference. He says, I just want to listen to what's going on. It's obvious he was trying to make a statement with that. But for the attorney even the attorney, for the civil rights activists to open up with that is disrespectful to what we're trying to do. Like, I was like, okay, I don't get it. What is disrespectful? Like, I knew what the dad was trying to do, Jeff Metcalf, but I also knew why like they pushed him out. Now the whole remarks about it was saying that's disrespectful, disrespect to the family. I don't get that. But yeah, that, and then so he gets kicked out. It makes news and it goes viral that he was kicked out and he showed up to the press conference. And then apparently someone swatted him. And then it's like, so okay, so on the Karmelo Anthony family side, right? They move into a new gated community for added security because they've received so many threats. Okay, that makes sense. Jeff and Austin Metcalf's family or whatever, now they get in the news and now they get threats and now they get swatted. Like, it's no, bro. Like, because some people are gonna do that. Some people are gonna SWAT and call on Karmelo Anthony's home just because somebody on the Jeff Metcalf side did it. And when I say the Karmelo side and the Jeff side is white. It was white, black, obviously, bro. It's like black people gonna do that to them just because they did that to him, and white people gonna do that to them just because they did that to him. And it's just going. That's why I'm saying this thing is headed in a very ugly direction, and we're watching it piece by piece, day by day. This is developing by the day, and that's how I feel about the situation. It's very unfortunate, bro. Very unfortunate that we're gonna. But I mean, it just is what it is. What Gambino say? This is America. It just is what it is, man. And it rears this ugly head every single time, bro. I love the country. I love being a Black American. I will say that there's so many liberties. The fact that I could get on YouTube and say this, it's because I'm an American citizen. Thank you, God. At the same time, this part of it is something that happens around the world with Black people, not just in America, but in America is really, really ugly, bro. It's really, really ugly. And it's not something you're proud of, but it's also something that you can't ignore. Like it's not happening. Like it's happening, bro. So yeah, it's just the latest chapter of it. And we're watching it progress. What is it? It's May now. We're headed into May. It's the middle of April. We're headed into May. June, July. Let's see what happens. And that ain't no. I'm just saying based off of what we've seen before, right? With timing and stuff like that, of things adding up and racial tension building up to become something. Let's see how America's looking in June and July. If this case is like, if we start a trial or whatever, or some court hearings and everything like that with Karmelo, anytime within the next 2-3 months, let's see what happens, bro, this summer. If they wait until the fall, now, okay, a couple people done moved on to the next trending topic in news. A couple people on moved on. And plus, in the fall, people going back to school, people going back to work, people getting off of PTO, people getting off vacation, people locking back into the regular grind. It's kind of like the second, part of the year and things of that sort. But if you do it in the summer, whew, we all remember what happened a few summers ago. We was there. So yeah,
That steps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
We can't ask Rashad a question.
Hey, Rashad.